Says I'm live. Hello, everybody. I'm Robert Trusardi. Do I look pretty? I don't know why I said that. All right, so thank you for joining me. I'm the creator of Blockchain Kingdoms. We turn video gaming into passive income and paid work. We have several products in the pipeline, our Metasource cards, as well as our 5 versus 5 arena that uses our job token. We're about 5 months into development with that. Looking forward to doing some more testing with our community on our 5 versus 5. It's an actual live 3D game. Yeah, in this video, we're going to be here for the experience of dropping. This will be our first wax drop, actually, and it's also in collaboration with MAXY Labs. You can get these stickers. It's a free drop. We have some whitelist for our community, and then we have another 500 additional public available. So if you're watching this video either during live or in the future, go ahead, click the link at the bottom of this video for the drop and see if some of those stickers are still available to claim for free. These stickers will allow you to essentially mine some Max coin inside of our Discord, and the Maxi coin community in Labs is actually a bigger thing. So there's a link to their Discord at the bottom of this video. Crypto Blades is also a part of the Max Lab project and community, so it is growing really fast. I think the other day, Maxi, who runs the project, said that I think they had almost like 1,500 people join, or 1,700 people join in like a 48-hour, 24-hour period. It was a lot. It was a lot. They've grown very fast in 2 months. So it's a very exciting project to be a part of. And also, you can use some of these coins that you mine inside of the Maxi Coin community discords, and you can exchange that for rewards, like our Metasource cards. I have sent Maxi one of our cards, so he will make that redeemable. And we're not exactly sure how often we're going to make these cards available for people, but they have a $250 retail value. We only release 20 of these a week. There's only 1 mint of each of our Metasource cards. If you want to see our Metasource cards, see some more of them, go to shop.blockchainkingdoms.com. Eventually, we're going to be pulling our cards off of our web store and putting them onto Wax only. So that Wax launch is coming in just a matter of weeks. So they earn you tokens and NFTs daily. It's a platform that is still in development, but we just are in the midst of signing a deal right now with developers. So you're kind of hearing that first. So we still need to kind of process some of the paperwork, but that is what my partner, Josh, who is my business partner, Josh and I have been working on lately. Cool. So we got 8 minutes until also a drop on Atomic Hub, and that drop is Ascension Realm. Apparently, they're dropping about 3,000 of these treasure chests, which hold like fishing rods, and the fishing rods apparently will be used to kind of replenish your heroes and go through these dungeons. So looking forward to that one. So that actually happened simultaneously to our drop. If you are on our whitelist for our stickers, you should be okay to get one of those on the whitelist. We have less than 100 people on our whitelist right now, and we have about 100 people available. 100 stickers available for the people on the whitelist. So if you're on the whitelist, you should be able to get in, no matter if you get in exactly on the drop or a day or two after the drop. You should be all right. And then 500 free ones for 500 for the public, for anybody who was not able to get onto the whitelist. So that still might be available for you. Just go ahead and check the link at the bottom of the video. All right, so I'm actually going to participate in the Ancient Realm drop on my cell phone. So that's going to be exciting, and you can claim a maximum of 2 of those chests. So if I go over here to Atomic Hub, here it is right here, the Ancient Realms drop. So a bunch of us were like, ooh, we want to get this. There's only 3,000. It wasn't posted on the Atomic Hub front page, and then whoops, it was. So here it is. So it's going to be much harder now to get these. They're very cheap as well. So I imagine those are going to be gone in like 5 seconds. And just look at this. I don't know about this HODL God drop. Oh, looks like people really aren't buying these. It looks like these are available right now. They're just, I guess it's because they're kind of expensive, and you need to pay almost like $1,000 or more in order to build one of these robots. That's interesting. I don't know what to think about that, to be honest. It's really expensive, but our cards are also expensive by some people's pocketbooks, but at least we offer one each, and we think we provide a lot of value for just one. But I think to build a robot, you need all of these pieces. Like, that is an expensive robot to build, $1,000 or more robot. Yikes. But yeah, to be honest, I don't know how that works. So let's go ahead and go into our Discord real quick, get that drop link, and I'll check our chat as well in a second. Discord is joining. Well, why don't I go ahead and do that? Oh, here we go. Cool. So I just want to load that link really quickly. All right. So here is the Blockchain Kingdoms sticker drop available on Atomic Hub. There is a link to the Blockchain Kingdoms Discord here in the sticker, as well as the MAXY Lab Chain sticker. If you're not a part of our community yet in Blockchain Kingdoms, we talk a lot about these blockchain games and how to get an edge in the market. I think Ancient Realms, not Ascension. Oh, Healthy says Ancient Realms, not Ascension. I wonder if you guys are telling me the same thing. Let's see. Ascension. Oh, I put it wrong in the. Let's put Ancient Realm drop. I'm fixing it here in the. All right, Ancient Realm drop. All right, fixed it inside of the metadata. So thanks, Selfie, for letting me know. That's what I love about my community. There to correct me. Splinterland shards, going for mint number 1. I didn't know those are things happening. I'm really not into Splinterlands. I tried playing the game for a second. I really wasn't too into it. I was like, I don't know, it's like a less fun version of Hearthstone. I kind of like Hearthstone, and to be honest with you guys, they've said on a few times on the channel that I play Hearthstone. Sort of. I play Hearthstone Battlegrounds, which is one of the auto chess versions of Hearthstone. And why do I play Hearthstone Battlegrounds? Because for some reason I'm really good at it. Like, I don't know why, but I almost finish like top 3 every time. Like, I don't know why. There's something that just clicks for me when it comes to Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Something about the pulling of the units and your chances and the odds of getting the right units, and how to play the strategies of some of the characters. But I really enjoyed. I play probably at least a couple hours of Hearthstone Battlegrounds a week. It's probably the one game that I actually play even consistently. Otherwise, really don't play a whole lot these days. Most of my time is spent, working on the business, on Blockchain Kingdoms, Metasource cards, and working with Josh on the 5v5 arena, marketing, all that fun stuff. So we got about 2 minutes here until the drop on Blockchain Kingdoms, as well as 2 minutes on the drop for Ascension Realm, the fishing rod pack. And I've been waiting for a good dungeon game, right? To drop here in wax. We got about 54 seconds on my phone. I use my phone to do the drops because if we were to use time.is here on my computer, I am 50 seconds behind on my PC as far as the atomic clock goes. On my phone, I'm pretty much exact. So let's see if I can get lucky. I'm going to go ahead and try to get 2 of these packs on the Ancient Realms. 18 seconds. Six. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Says bye. Am I not gonna get? Haha! It's been a while since I didn't get a captcha. I think my mistake was like logging into Atomic Hub and then trying to get the drop. But cool. Wow, those non-whitelist ones are going fast. There's only 62 more left. That's going to be gone quickly, I imagine. Cool. And we got these ones here reserved for you guys with the other ones. So did I get those ancient fishing rod packs? Cool. I got 2 of those. Let's open those up on stream, guys. That'll be fun. And bam, the MAXY Lab Kingdoms. So the stickers are sold out there. That's pretty good. So I think the important thing, though, is that the people who took those stickers, they come into our Discord and they use them. They join our community and they chat with us, and they mine on our bot. We try to provide a lot of value in our Discord. I think we have some of the coolest people there. I know right now we have less than 500 active members. So we'll probably release more of these stickers publicly later, and we'll probably do some drops time to time for people on our Discord who are new. So if you missed out, we don't want you to pay a bunch of money on the secondhand market. We don't want anyone paying $20, $30, $40 on a secondhand market for these stickers. But I think part of the fun of the collecting too is, letting people, resell these if they want. I think that's part of the fun of all of this, of Atomic Hub and the collecting. But if you come into our community and you're serious about our community, we don't want you to pay an arm and a leg to get one of these stickers to mine. So that's my philosophy. So you can always come into our Discord, let us know what your experience is like, and if you don't have one of these stickers, for the like us, you want to stick around, you want to see some of these free drops come for the stickers, let us know. Let us know. Cool. So now I need to figure out how do I open these packs. I wonder if there is going to be, it says unpack here, but I can't click on it anymore. So okay. How do I open this? My people in Discord, they probably already, there we go. I like it when they put the unpack link in the description. That is cool. That is cool. Oh, we're also going to talk a little bit about some more. I don't like talking about drama, but guys, I think this is pretty important to talk about. There was a drop for Yield Guild tokens, a community drop. They literally called it a community drop. Here it is. Here's the white paper, token supply, 45% for community. What happened? They sold 32. I don't think all of them are wells, but they only sold 32 people their tokens. One of them, I think someone who bought half the supply was a smart contract. It bought about $4.5 million worth of their token supply. It was almost half of what they were selling. And then they basically burned their community. They're like, we got rich, guys. See ya. I laugh about it, but it really bothers me. It really rubs me the wrong way, and I'm going to shame these guys like they deserve. Because they're running away with $12 million now, which is more than they've raised privately, way more than they've raised privately. And I was in their Discord for a while, and some of their replies from their team members and moderators, I was just like, wow. They're just happy they just got rich and they don't care about their community. That's very clear. So their community is kind of burning down right now. So I'm never going to be involved with Yield Guild unless there's some kind of official apology or something like that. Because you never know what the real story is, right? Until the person in charge comes out and says what's going on. But they made a post on Medium a couple minutes later celebrating their token sale was a huge success. And it was for who? For you, for the developers, because you got rich, while your community, who's been supporting you this whole time, they got burned. Only 32 people, most of those wells one of those massive whale, 4.5 million, almost half those tokens sold as to a smart contract, like one of the first sales. It's like, what, what? Anyways, guys, I don't like that stuff, to be honest. I bring it up because I feel that I have the obligation to, as someone who also has a community who's been supporting us a lot from the beginning, and and especially this last week has really been about fulfilling our promises that Josh, my business partner, and I have made to our community, and really working hard to fulfill on those. This was a pretty big week for us in terms of a lot of things. So we have some exciting news to announce to you guys, and we still got the Mesource cards coming in a few weeks, so we're trying to line up the dominoes here. Lots of really good news for our community, because you guys deserve, you guys deserve, I think, just a lot. So we're gonna deliver that stuff to you. So I said I was gonna open and unpack, and I've been talking for a little bit. I haven't looked at the chat for a while, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Lawrence Blake says, hey, to your new channel coming from MAXY. Thank you. Let's see. Just open a lab on blockchain kingdoms. Nice. Want to see a free drop? What do you mean? Oh, I see. Of the stickers. See a few drops of the stickers. Let's see if people are using the labs. Yeah, so if you go into our Discord here, you go into the lab. Looks like some people are starting to use it. Dorger, I think, is the first person who's not a part of the team here, collaboration, was the first to mine. That's cool. Oh, hold on. You can use the mine command again in 21 minutes. Don't know what that means. Okay. Says hold on. So it looks like there was some kind of delay there on the mining. But then looks like Jay Luzon was able to mine. So I don't, so I guess maybe some of you were mining inside of the other bot, and they're all connected. So, but it looks like Jay Luzon then is the first member to officially get any coins back. Durga was the first to try, and Jay Luzon was the first to get some coins back. I think that's really good, actually. You got 5 coins there. I think that's above average for. I don't think I've ever mined more than like 3 coins at once. I don't do it a whole lot. Yeah, but you'll be able to use these coins. Oh, this guy got 5, 2, 15. 15. Oh, someone has gold membership, so there's a gold membership as well as for MAXY Labs, and you'll get. Oh, I think I have one of those too. If I type collect, I'll get that 15. I can get that every 52 minutes. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I think, if you're in here and you're mining and you're collecting using the gold membership or mining using the stickers, you can collect a lot of these very quickly. And there are prizes. I think you can also get prizes for like skills. And when I mean skill, I mean CryptoBlade skills. So there's apparently a coupon if you go on to the MAXY Lab, you go to, what is it, redeem? Here it is. Here it is. So if you type in $shop, you get a list of everything that's available for the coins. One of the things you can get is like skill. I think it's like $150 right now for skills. So there's still 12 of these. No. How many in stock? Oh, there's 2 of these still in stock, these skill coupons. For 5,000 MAXY coins, I've given him a card. I don't think it's made it onto the bot yet. I think we said we're going to make it 15K, which is the max allowable you can hold. I think we're actually kind of given, so it's like 200. So for 15K, you're going to get a $250 Metasource card. You go to shop.blockchainkingdoms.com to kind of read about those, see how they work. Cool. Happy to see that going on. Ooh, oh, what? I think you got. I'm surprised the full 3,000 wasn't gone instantly. Are they? Oh, that's right, still sold out. I wonder if there was no, there wasn't a. Oh, reset in 1 minute. But I think it was gone in almost a minute. Should have been paying more attention. Maybe I could have gotten 2. I really wasn't counting the time or paying attention to that. But I really want to open these packs, guys. Let's open these fishing rod packs. So these fishing rods will let you like regenerate your stamina or energy or something for this game. And so I got an uncommon. Uncommon is always better than a common. 4% fishing speed bonus. So it sounds like these probably aren't too crazy in terms of bonuses. Um, Give me a mythic. Give me a mythic. I want a mythic fishing rod. Have I ever opened a mythic on anything? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever unpacked a mythic anything. Would now be the time. Oh, I got a common. So 2% fishing rod bonus. So it looks like there might not be a huge difference between these fishing rods, and maybe they're not meant to be overpowered. But still, it's kind of cool. I want to see this game come out, and if we actually go to the website, the the graphics aren't necessarily like something to write home to mom about, but I like the idea of a game where you can play and go dungeon diving and get rewards. That's why I'm into dungeon swap here as well. And I think maybe this could be the next Crypto Blades. This dungeon swap game at dungeonswap.app is launching this week. And so we're about $9 right now. We were at like $18 a couple of days ago. It's dropped almost 50%. I think its low was back near $5. I think maybe we could see like $6 or $7 again before in the next day or two before it gets back on the rise again. But I feel like the dungeon swap token is going back over 18. I mean, if they deliver a game, and I mean, it's not even half bad, there's not many of these games out here. And even Crypto Blades to me seems kind of complicated compared to the dungeon swap game, where it just seems simpler. If we go to the dungeon, dang, I don't know. They used to have a picture here for what the dungeon looked like, but it's pretty simple. You're just going to fight these monsters, collect these items. I was able to get a drop on one of the NFTs because I had some stuff staked in here. So I was able to get one of these 3-star weapons. So they dropped about 600 of these 3 stars, and I was able to get one of those. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to go live apparently in about 3 or 4 days, and super looking forward to that. Let's see what everybody else got in terms of any mythic fishing rods, guys. The bonus from common to uncommon fishing rod was only plus 2%. So buy lotteries. I didn't even know you could do that with the bot. You can buy lotteries too. So there's probably plenty I don't know yet when it comes to how these work. All right, let's check ye old chat. Let's see. Enabled lottery, cool. So it's I guess it's maybe a time-based thing, the lottery. Lawrence says, very nice. You'll be very happy with the MAXY community. Yeah, you guys seem really positive. I like that. It's sometimes hard to find positive communities inside of blockchain gaming. So we don't see a lot of it sometimes. I think there's always a lot of people coming into the community and into a gaming community, and they have expectations. Whether or not those expectations are met is also sometimes a function of the community. The community will help answer questions that people don't know, because a lot of people come into these blockchain games, they don't know anything, they're trying to figure things out, and then people just need to be educated so they know what to expect. Like our major source cards still don't have our earnings coming up yet, but it is coming. We're working on it. We're working on it very hard. Actually, we're about to sign this deal to have development begin, and so we're talking about a lot of strategies there. A lot of what we do these days is talking about our future marketing strategies to line up the dominoes to have things be successful, so that we're because we don't want to just kind of rush out and try to throw something blindly at the wall, see if it sticks. I don't think it's a good strategy. You have to have a plan execution for success. Yeah, let's see. It says, so Fuzzy Super Pie did see a mythic fishing rod on the Discord. I don't think a mythic fishing rod's probably going to be too overpowered. I don't know. Maybe plus 12, 13% refresh or whatever it was. Yeah, I forget what it said. What was the bonus there? Let's see, 4% fishing speed bonus. Yeah, I mean, difference between 2 to 4% doesn't seem like a whole lot, especially if it's determination of how long you're sitting there waiting for the refresh. Yeah, only 200 of those have been opened. About 600 of these commons have been opened. I don't know. Like if the speed boost is so small, I kind of wish they would have made the speed boost bigger. I mean, just globally, because if I don't know how it works exactly, but let's just say I'm sitting here, and the fishing rod, let's just say reboots or the cooldown resets once every 2 hours or something. What is another 2% of 2 hours? It's like a couple of minutes. I mean, it doesn't. The difference between a common and uncommon with a speed boost really doesn't do anything. Like, I mean, if I get distracted my cell phone for 2 minutes, who cares? Or 4 minutes, or whatever 2% of 2 hours is. Maybe somebody could do that math. But yeah. So let's see. So that is me in 54. So remember the first internet, and now have time I discovered blockchain. Wow. So trying to catch up. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the blockchain space. Like, it is ridiculous. Even I can't keep up with everything. I miss stuff all the time. But I like the projects I am involved with, Nova Rally, and the Green Rabbit staking is probably happening here either right now in a couple of minutes. Maybe we can go check that out. Actually, I don't know why I didn't put that in my stream. Let's oh, that's just too much. Okay, let's just do that. All right, now we're talking about Green Rabbit staking goes live. All right, so cool. Well, let's actually go check out Green Rabbit, their announcements. It doesn't look like they have posted anything officially yet. I don't count as an active rabbit right now. So, there must be a link somewhere. Here, let's go on the Green Rabbit website. I think we gotta log in. Log me in. Hold me tight and log me in. Alright, what happens? We go to play the game. Let's play the game. I agree to the terms. Hopefully it's not selling my soul or something like that. Always sign those transactions on behalf of Green Rabbit. Yeah, nobody's getting rug pulled there, right? Just want to make sure real quick. Okay. Okay, I don't see no rug pull happening. All right, just got to do your due diligence, guys. Got to do your due diligence. Make sure that I don't know you don't give them access to your wallet, and now everything's gone. Um, cool. So let's start plugging in some flash drives. Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys can see I have a few flash drives here. Cool. So let's approve this. Let's approve this. Don't own at least one. Maybe it was trying to do the same one. What? 296? Am I still trying to like stake the same flash drive? 927. Let's try this 927 again. Is that the one that keeps trying to be restaked? Okay, so we don't want to do 927. All right, there we go. Hopefully it didn't eat any of my flash drives. I should have been counting. Need an accountant for my flash drives, please. I got a lot of uncommon flash drives when I opened my packs, and then I bought a bunch more off of the secondary market. Oh, is this all I can stake right now? Have they? Is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I know there's supposed to be some kind of limit to um, what you could stake, but okay. All right, did they make this easy so I could just like, okay, cool. You know, this is really not a bad interface. We got to show this to our people. Oh, it's 16? Really? You give me odd numbers? Okay. I got comments I can fit in here. Whoops. Hopefully it doesn't matter what I stake, right? So, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't matter what I put into here. Like there's no, what do I call it? No strategy to how you stake them inside of these little things. Let's see. This is kind of cool, actually. I think starting to look like InVenom, who is the creator of Green Rabbit, has done a pretty cool job here. All right, so let's go to the chat, see what you guys are saying. Cool. Anybody here in the chat into Green Rabbit? Do you guys have Green Rabbit? I actually really like how the staking is working out so far. This is like really cool, kind of the system. Like I wasn't sure what to expect. Whereas like, you know, I love Nova Rally, but with Nova Rally, like the staking is like hardly out of the prototype stage, which makes me wonder, you know, how much it might be longer until we see the actual game of Nova Rally. But like this right here seems like, oh, is it? What's happening? I don't know. Did it not? What just happened? Didn't I just tell those things to get staked? I hope it's like not eating my cards, guys. This must be a common drive. No. I think something is wrong. Available storage. Oh, it's because, oh, I'm trying to stake epics. That's why. Okay, so there's only enough room on here for 2 epics. I was like, can I just click and just put everything I want on here? No, there's a limit. There's a limit. Gosh, I hope I have enough space for everything. I think I do. I don't have a whole lot of those epics. Awaiting confirmation. Confirmation. People saying 8 ether falling off a cliff. Well, that's not good. I just got 100K staking for inventing building. I don't want to see 8 ether fall off a cliff. It's funny because the land upgrades are just about to come off. Let's go check that out. I want to see how much is 8 ether falling off a cliff, guys. We're looking at it right now. 0.007. That is, yeah, that's down like almost 30% from the other day. That is pretty awful. That is pretty awful and unexpected. Let's close this. Okay. Going back to staking my green rabbits. Let's just get all the epics out of the way. Looks like I have one more epic to stake. I don't know why I did that one. Should have just done a bunch of them. Alrighty. This is going to be awful for someone who doesn't have a lot of CPU, but that's just kind of the way it is. Alright, that's interesting. This one is more efficient than this one. So now it's just a lot of 4 bits. I wonder, kind of wish there was a way to like just select this faster. Alright, so it looks like I'm coming towards the end of my collection here, actually. So I'll definitely have extra staking left over. Alright, cool. So we got everything staked that I have. One, two, three, four, five. I thought, so I don't know how they're going to do the flash drives. I think they're supposed to allow more to be staked over time or something like that. But right now you can only apparently stake 5 of these USB drives at a time. So I'm getting 16,000 selenium an hour. Interesting. Alright, so what I want to go check now, I guess Alcor. Like, let's go look at the price. And Alcor, I mean, it's still really early. Does anybody know the name of the, I guess it's Shell, there it is. So the token value is 1, 2, 3. So if I'm getting 15, the price right now is like anybody's guess, really, because it's still so early. But apparently what people would pay at this exact moment when staking just going live would be about 3 wax for what I have staked right now. A day. Wait, or is that an hour or a day? Let's go back. An hour. So these numbers are going to matter at this kind of small point. So 3.15. 3.15 times 24. 75 wax a day. Now, I mean, this is so unrealistic right now because the game's not launched. It's the first day of staking. Who knows what long-term value of the selenium for Green Rabbit is going to be. But that's what we're looking at right this moment. Just right this moment. But I really like how they kind of built this system. This is kind of cool and different. They have the the space on the flash drives. When I was talking to InVenom, because we have an interview with InVenom, the creator of Green Rabbit, and he was saying that it allows them to really manage and control the distribution of it rather than kind of letting it run out of control. Like, let's say with a ether, as long as you have like a ether element that is generating a ether per an hour, there is no limit to a ether. There's just a bunch of it, and it's one of the reasons that a ether value keeps dropping is because there's not a sufficient demand for using a ether. And so I guess when InVenom, when he was looking at our planet, he was like, well, instead of having an ever-increasing maximum supply, I'm going to limit the maximum supply and distribution by having these flash drives. So that way I can say how much at any one point of time can actually be generated is within a certain range. Some things are more efficient than others in terms of the staking on here, so it's kind of not exactly hard math, I think, because it totally depends what people have and what they're staking. But realistically, there will be more NFTs out there than can be staked at some point. That's probably what we're looking at for Selenium. I think an ever-increasing supply works as long as you have a way to spend that supply, and that's a problem with our planet right now. There's not enough spending, and there's just not enough possibility to spend. Really, there's not a lot of value in spending, and we're not sure right now if they're making great decisions in terms of that. But with our planet, we're kind of critical in our own Discord about like, okay, so there's going to be land upgrades, so you can upgrade your land using a ether soon, but if you do that, then you're basically just adding more supply of minerals into an ecosystem where they're not usable. So you're going to now pay more so you're going to pay a ether to generate more minerals so you can sell them at a lower value because there's no demand for them yet. Right. I don't know about that. So so yeah, if you've been listening to my channel, I do have an occasional criticisms for our planet. I did have a lot of fun with it yesterday, inventing building for 100,000 a ether an hour. But man, I sometimes really wonder about that game. Sometimes I really wonder about our planet. All right. And, I defend the community. The community, I think, especially the community leaders for our planet promos, Luffy and Absolute, I think they're really awesome, and they work hard to promote that. Community. I've been missing the chat. So Reddit says Max is a great guy. Love the community. And Crypto School says, hey, how to get whitelisted for the drop? Well, the whitelist is over for now. We may do some drops later, but you guys have to come to our Discord. Let us know, what the demand is for either new whitelistings or or claimable drops for people in the Discord. I think what we'll probably do is more like a claimable drop in the Discord. Like, we'll make a post, and then people can come in and claim every like 10 minutes or something and get a sticker. I think it's probably more likely what we'll do. But that may even start soon. Just let us know, come to our Discord and let us know in our community chat what you guys would like to see. Hey, Rebuar, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Rebuar there's been a member of our community for many months now, actually. All right. I'm interested to see. Jay Lozon says it's darkest before the dawn. Is he talking about a ether? Oh, he might be talking about the Our Planet pools. Yeah, I think he's talking about Our Planet pools. We were in this thing called Our Planet Pools, and it's run by a guy named Alex who's been working really hard to run it and allow us to basically send in a ether into the pool, and then he manages all the crafting, so it allows people to pull their money together, get into chain crafting, and it was actually one of the I think basically for everything I put into Our Planet pools consistently for like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 pools. I'm on average with like a rare. So if I just crafted a rare and invested that same amount of ether, it's really not bad. I made out really well. And they're supposed to come out with a smart contract to help facilitate all these things, but apparently the people he's paying, they're they just didn't do their job or something. Like they can't seem to launch the smart contract or the functionality. So what he said he's going to do is they're just going to like possibly send out everything that everybody's owed. They've been doing it incrementally, and they already had a portion of the like, hey, if you really need that, your staking and ether sent to you, let us know since we're waiting on the smart contract, and they've done that. So it doesn't look like a rug pull. I mean, it looks like, as far as I can tell, they look like they're legit, and they've been working hard to make that happen. But we don't know what's going to happen to that project. Is it gonna die after this? After everybody gets their stuff? Is he just going to move on? Because he's also said he doesn't like all the things the developers have been doing with our planet. I don't blame him. Sorry, this dog and my stepmom running around. I am out in the mountains, staying with my family. It's really nice out here, guys. I used to live in the city and in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles for most of my adult life, for like 25 years, something like that. And it just got really bad with the homelessness. It got really loud. Like, yeah, just LA got really weird, especially during COVID. And now I'm up like more in the foothills, and the people are nice, and like it's weird now. I like go down to a coffee store, and then I go down to a restaurant or the supermarket, and I see people I recognize from town, from the coffee store or the shopping mart. I'm like, oh, hey, like I know you. This is weird. I'm not. This is a new, nice experience. It's like a sense of familiarity. But I really liked it out here. I promised myself that once we get a couple things rolling, I'm moving to San Francisco because it's just better for the business. But I will miss it here. Like, really will miss it here. It's been very, very nice, and a nice break from city life, gotta tell you. Glad, always great to see you too. Glad to see all the progress that has been happening the last few months. Yeah, we've had a lot going on, and I feel like we have a lot more going on behind the scenes than I'm able to, put in front of you guys, because, some of it is deals we have to do, or like we want to hold another community test of our 5 versus 5 team arena. Now we have like there are special abilities in the game. The movement is better. There is. When last time we played the 5 versus 5 with people, there were some drop issues, so we need to test that again. But Josh has just been super slammed the last couple of weeks, and I mean he's still been doing a lot of good work for the company, but we have like essentials that we have to do, and then non-essentials. And it might sound funny, but right now testing the game with the community is a non-essential because we got to make sure we keep building. The game is more of just a testing to see what happens, but there are the things we've been prioritizing, like getting the Metasource cards launched, getting them developed so you can earn, and as well as the land sell that we've been planning for a while. That's actually quite a bit of work to get up and running, but we're starting to put some promotional materials that's starting in earnest. So I guess you might hear it here first. I don't know if Josh has said anything, and hopefully he'll let me say this and let you guys know that we're working on a trailer, and it's starting in earnest. And I actually want to do a series of trailers, not just for the land sale that's coming up, but just for Blockchain Kingdoms, the Metasource cards. When I say there's a lot going on behind the scenes for Blockchain Kingdoms, and our Metasource cards are 5 versus 5, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I just haven't been able to show you guys everything that's going on because it's all it's all like back end development stuff, and getting to the point where we can show you guys a lot of what we're working on. But who knows? I mean, maybe we'll start to show you guys some more previews, because just as I say this out loud, I feel like I'm leaving you guys in the dark. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm being open and letting you guys know a lot. But I feel like what we're showing you It's just a fraction of what we're working on. And now I know how Gala Games feels when they say that. I know Gala Games has started to take on the policy of just trying to leak as much as they can. And I'm gonna be open and forward with you guys when it comes to my feelings about Gala Games these days, where I go into their Discord chat and there's like this run-on joke about leaks. They're like, "Oh, is Benefactor, the CEO, going to leak something today? Oh, I think he may leak something today. We don't want him to leak something. Don't leak, Benefactor." And then the community's like, yes, please leak, please leak. Don't listen to the community manager. Leak something." And it's just like this ongoing drama of like, and then Benefactor goes and posts an image of like, DeFi characters or something, or from Spider Tank, and it's like I'm watching the same 5 minute skit over and over and over again. And so this is just my thoughts when I watch the Gala thing. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy who's like I don't want to be that guy who's like super judgy about what they're doing. But I'm like, if this was like an SNL skit, it would be like the same SNL skit over and over again. Maybe some people like that. I'm getting bored as hell. But like I really don't try to hang out in their Discord chat any more than I have to. I mean, I wish they would mix it up a bit somehow and just do something else besides, "Oh, will there be a leak today? Are you? No, don't leak. No, no, no. Bitbender says don't leak. Oh, Benefactor, you're leaking. No, no, stop him. No, yes, do it. Do the leak." And I'm just like, again and again, it's like that. It's just, I could, if I went on for like an hour, that would, saying those same exact things, that would basically be what it feels like, and to me, in the Gala Discord right now. Maybe we have some Gala followers here and they're like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I love this stuff. This is great." Different communities, different people, different things. And this is one of the reasons that I have created why I've created my own company. Is because I don't necessarily always like what other people are doing. Our planet. I don't like how that committee is run by the official community manager, developers. Might sound like a harsh criticism, but I mean, they've said plenty of things to insult their community. And this is actually, and I would say, what he says on Nifty, I don't know what he means. Jaya Satya. I think, let me know if I said that incorrectly. You say you are new here, you watch a few of your videos, nice content. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. And while I'm on this run-on conversation about things, like, let's talk about Yield Guild for a second. So Yield Guild was going to do a drop. Not a drop, but a token sell. And Yield Guild Medium. And so they were dropping a bunch of their tokens today. It was supposed to be for their community. And so it was a public sell of their token. And it was done on something called Sushi Swap or Miso Sushi Swap. I don't know exactly, but it was on Ether. And I was interested in getting this. I was like, this sounds really cool. And, I haven't really been keeping up with Yield Guild, but essentially what they do is they're involved in a bunch of different games, and they buy game assets, and their token they want is a DAO, and they want to essentially spread the token distribution from multiple games and projects through this token that they're about to sell. Sounds really cool, right? Wanted to get involved with it. So I started to put some stuff aside on, and I have some other tokens as well. Like I have this other merchant token I wanted to swap for. But anyways, I was like, hey, so I'm gonna make a little bit of room, maybe a couple hundred, and put it into this token. And then the gas fees kept climbing, and I was like, I just don't have a lot of liquidity in Ethereum right now. I have like $200 here, I have like $100 here, and I'm like, I could kind of like swap them around, but like it's gonna cost me now like it's like, I don't know, $50 in gas fees just to get these tokens swapped into USDC to make the purchase. And then I was like, and then there's going to be multiple transaction fees to actually buy on MisoSwap. So who knows, that's going to be like another $50 or more to transact to buy those tokens using the Sushi Swap, Miso Swap, like Dutch auction that they were doing. And then I was like, but let's see what happens. Maybe it'll be worth it. Maybe it'll be worth a shot. Even if I lose like half what I have in Ethereum right now on gas fees, maybe if this thing 7x's, it'll be worth it. And then I went to their Discord. I'm not in their Discord anymore. I left it because it got ridiculous. But one of the things I heard somebody say was that there was no max limit to the amount of tokens people could buy. And I was like, that's really weird, because as we've seen and we've had experience with Atomic Hub, like if you just allow, sorry, my lips are kind of chapped, it's kind of distracting me. If you just allow people to buy whatever they want, like you'll have the bots come in and buy everything. Like, I mean, I feel like that's almost, gaming drop 101 by now. Gaming collectibles, gaming token drop 101. I mean, they must know that's how it works. I've been involved with so many of these projects. So I thought it was really strange. And then, as time got closer to the drop, I was like, I tried to put some transactions through. They weren't going through. And my only other option was to either speed them up and pay more or cancel them. So what did I do? I tried to speed them up and pay more, because I was like, maybe, this will be exciting if I can get in and do this. Let's see. And it ends up that those transactions never finished, which is actually good on my part because of what happened. But what happened was that only 32 people were able to buy any of those tokens. They only had 32 transactions and people who were delivered tokens. Now, a couple of things. Number one, their community was livid, like hugely livid. And I can imagine how many thousands of people were waiting for that token. Yield Guild is starting to become pretty big. And only 32 people got it. Now, the second thing is everything is on the blockchain, right? So you can look at it. So some people started to do some, didn't take much to do some digging. They started to look at the transactions and see who these 32 people are. And Healthy was helping me out with this in our Discord chat in Wax Gaming. And so he was able to find that two of these buyers, one came in and bought about $1.8 million worth of tokens, and another came in and bought $4.5 million worth of tokens. This $4.5 million worth of tokens is a smart contract, which means that someone set it up to automatically go in there, probably right at the drop time, go in, do the transaction, do the purchase, and purchase that $4.5 million worth of tokens. Now, they only sold a total of about the value total of these tokens, I think, was probably close to the maximum amount that they could sell, which was $12.5 million. So they sold $12.5 million in tokens to 32 people. One of those being a smart contract that was for $4.5 million. Like, that is some major whaling. So that went badly, especially for the community. It went really well for Yield Guild Games. I'm going to be honest with you. My perception right now is that they ran... here, I put a little meme here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but basically here's what I think about it. I put all these little money bags right here in this emoji, money bags, and a happy face. Like, I feel like these guys, like the Yield Guild team, like all they're doing is looking at the $12 million. They're smiling, sitting pretty, and they don't care that their community got screwed on this. I just don't think they care. They haven't said anything about it. I was in their Discord, and exact words of one of their community members was, if you're, so I think it's like a team member. I saw them on the list of their team people, but Let's just go find them actually, because I'm all about shaming the Yield Guild people right now, because you do not treat your community like this. Because the thing is that the community is what makes them popular. They're the ones who get involved with them. They promote them. They do a lot of promoting. Like, your community props you up, and when you screw them over like this, like, you should be shamed. Like, I am never getting involved with these guys unless they issue like an official apology that sounds authentic. Like, just shame on them. Just plain greedy guys. Maybe it's in the white papers, the team. All right, here it is. I think it was this person, at least they had the same image. I think it was L Hacky Money PH. And what this person said was, if you're not a whale, you shouldn't even be talking. Now, I can't tell you 100% what that meant or what they intended to mean by that, but basically what I think she said was just shut up. I think it's a she, I don't know. It says L, could be he, but L said, basically L said shut up. Like, if you're not a well, shut up. And it's like, what does that mean? Does it mean that we're not valid because we didn't pay you $4.5 million? You didn't even give us a chance? Like, what's wrong with spreading that wealth amongst your community members? Because now you're going to force them to pay more to a small group of people rather than allow that wealth to be distributed amongst your community members and give them the ability to buy the token at a low price. And the most unfortunate thing is that I think the majority of people aren't going to care. What's going to happen is this token's going to get listed in Binance. It's going to like 30x, and no one's going to care. Everyone's going to forget about the community, except people like me and people like you watching this video will remember. But all of those computer algorithms that buy tokens based on popularity and news articles and stuff like that, they're going to be buying up the token, driving up the price, and the community is going to get screwed on that. Community is going to sit around. I can't tell you this is the way it's going to work out, but I think this is the way it's going to work out. Is all the people who are like, man, screw those bots, screw those people those 32 people who bought 1.5 or $4.5 million worth of tokens. They're going to have to dump that stuff and then all buy it at a discount. I think the most likely outcome is that those people are going to wait. The bots, the AIs that basically buy all these things, we're going to look at the popularity of a token, the amount of articles on the internet, that kind of thing, and those bots are going to just buy up a bunch of tokens. Same thing with business leaders. They're going to look at, oh, this is a company that's raised $4.5 million. They just had a $12.5 million sell, sold out in 30 seconds. Hit the buy button. Buy 2, 3, 4 times what that's worth. What it was originally sold for. And then all those people, all those community members who are waiting that price to drop and get dumped, they're going to get bought out by all the robots and by the business leaders who are like, buy, 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 buy. And then all those people who could have gotten those tokens at a discount. It's not that hard to do that. It's not that hard to say, hey, you can only buy so many of these tokens per an account. That's all they had to do. So anyway, shame on these guys like Gabby Dizon, Beryl Lee, Owl of Moistness, whoever this is. Like this person who put the real name, co-founder. Alexi, Brian, and Taylor, Alexi Udall, Nolan Manalo, Anil Lula, Alexander Larson, Eric Arsenal, Joe Mahan, M. Farsis Consulting, Nathan Smell, Leah. Like these people don't come out and say shame on. And this person L, who's really rude to people in the Discord. I left because the Discord was just being unashamed about all this. All the team members, community members. I didn't see anybody seem to have a problem with it. They just run off with the money bags. Pure greed. They don't care about their community. That's my perception of all this. Yeah. So. Blockchain Kingdoms is never going to do anything like this. Like everything we do, we're going to do our best to not only be fair, but to, protect the community. So I can't promise, obviously, that people are going to become rich off of our, any of our assets, with our wax. Especially we want our wax to be successful collectibles. And we think if people like playing the game and earning from the Metasource tokens, um, if they like playing the game, then they're going to tell their friends, and the friends are going to come play the game. They're going to be like, "Hey, this is a fun way to like hold tokens, collect NFTs, to earn these tokens and things." And if the more people who come in and play that, the bigger the market's going to be. And so I feel like my job is to make that a fun game, and then it will be successful. And then there's an opportunity there. I can't promise it for financial success. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I obviously am biased because I build these cards. But you can have to. I let people decide whether or not gaming items are investments. I like to see them as so personally, and I build them kind of thinking how I value things. Now we have our 5 versus 5 in job token, and I think this is something that we can publicly, don't hold me to it, but at one point I want to see whether or not we can really publicly talk about that as an investment. In order to talk about a token as an investment, I think like certain things need to be met, conditions, probably like a cryptocurrency license, because like once you have a cryptocurrency license and then you have an exchange, like we do want to have our own exchange, like we want to have our own exchange for our job tokens. Like I think the job tokens that we're building for 5 versus 5 arena, I want to completely change gaming forever, and I think it could be bigger than Amazon one day. And it's very similar to the way the MAXY scholarships work. And even now, when I'm thinking of releasing our tokens, like, making it so people can only buy so many so that they don't get botted and things like that, and how to do that. We saw Green Rabbit had a great way of combating bots, and they had a great drop, I think. You had to do extra work in order to get those tokens, but I think the process of it proved that, mostly humans were able to buy the Green Rabbit packs. So, um, so, um, so I don't talk a lot about our job token anymore, but it's still in development, and there's more coming up for it later. But really, our job token is going to completely change the industry. I can't say it enough times. I have a patent pending for it, and it's similar to MAXY scholarships where you can play and MAXY's where you can play and earn, but the scholarships allow you, when you're not earning, to allow other people to use their assets to go earn with you and share revenue. I don't know why I said that twice. But the revenue sharing, I don't pitch it enough, but the revenue sharing of the job token is the biggest component of it. And I should get used to saying that more often. It's the revenue sharing, guys. Our job token allows revenue sharing of playing. So you can give it to other people, they can share revenue, they can earn, and you can earn. And we've seen the Alien Worlds is big too. But the job token technology, I think, really is a great way of protecting the capital, and that's what makes it different from everything else. It's why nobody's built the job token yet, is because I tried to build the technology in a way that I thought was the fairest, easiest, best way to protect people's capital and grow something like a revenue share from playing. I've been on a rant, guys. I've been on a rant. So let's take a look at what's going on. What happened with them? Do not do Ethereum. Yeah, there's a lot of people in our community as well who are like, they said they weren't going to do the drop or touch it because of the gas fees. Says Max, are you going to stream here too? I don't know if Maxy is watching the stream. Tron Jeremy says thoughts on DeFi pet. I'm not into the cutesy DeFi pet stuff. No offense against it. It's for some people. It's not for me. And I sometimes feel silly because the things do very well, but I just don't think they'll hold my interest. I try looking at something like playing Axes or DeFi Pet, and I'm like, I feel like I'll be a fraud if I try to play those games, because I'll be sitting there and like, okay, well, I'm buying this and I'm gonna play it to make money, but I'm not really into it. Like, I really don't like it. I don't like the cutie pets. It's not my thing, but I'm gonna go and do it anyways. Like, I'd feel like a fraud if I did that, and then I make videos about it and just, I'd rather make things I'm actually interested in. Nova Rally, Dungeon Swap, Gala Games, Mirandus. Did I say Green Rabbit? Green Rabbit, and you know, Olive Land and this other Ancient Realms thing. I don't know if it'll be good, but you know, I like the idea of being able to run around a dungeon inside of a blockchain game, or have like a card based, you know, kind of thing going on for it. But yeah, yeah. I don't know what to tell you about DeFi Pet. I'm just not into it. Reddit said, I'd love to duel in your duel channel, but the permissions need to be enabled. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if Maxy knows about that. I'll let Maxy know. You guys are going to see Maxy's chat for a second. I'm sure he won't mind. It's like duels are not enabled yet in... I'll just do an exclamation mark and let him draw his own conclusions as to when or how that's going to get activated. But thank you for letting me know, Reddish Fox. I appreciate it. I know you guys have probably been looking at my stream screen here. I only am on a laptop at the moment, so I don't have multi-screens. So you're just going to have to see everything that I see. Sorry about that. So anyways, those are my thoughts on Yield Guild. Let's see where Dungeon Swap is at. Oh, it's back up. I was kind of hoping to go down to $6 again. I think, oh, if it doesn't go down, I win. If it does go down, I'm going to buy more at like, you know, maybe $7.50 or something. But I don't know. People seem to like to dump it. I think there's a lot of questions about whether or not Dungeon Swap's legitimate. Looks legitimate to me. They released their armory. You got the NFT. I think that this game is probably going to get released at the end of this month or very beginning of August, like August, you know, first week of August at the least. But until then, there might be some FUD hitting. And then, you know, if the game comes out and it's fun, I think this Dungeon Swap thing is going to rock it. I bought it at like $3.50 the other day, and its highest it went was like 18. Probably should have taken some profit if I was smart, but I was like, you know what, I believe in this project, so I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to hold it because I think this could legit get into the top 1,000 cryptos. It's in the top 2,000s right now, like 2,800 or something. So those are my feelings about it, guys. So I appreciate you guys watching. I kind of don't know what's going on in our chat right now, but when I shut down the stream, I will go back and go back to everybody and see what's going on. You said you love green rabbits, but you're broke. Yeah, green rabbit got a little expensive after a while, the drops. Okay, well, I'm going to shut down the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and seeing what drop I got, and thank you for you know, grabbing those stickers, guys. Have fun inside of the Blockchain Kingdoms Discord using the mine function and the duels. Hopefully, the duels will be live here pretty soon. Thank you, Reddish Fox, for joining us, Lawrence Blake, Twan Jeremy, Red Bouar, Alex Lee, Crypto Skull. I think Healthy was probably watching, Lawrence Blake, you know, Maxy, Burger, Hudson, Moro Predator, and Smart Digital Payments. That's is it a business or a person? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I look forward to streaming with you guys the next time. Have a good one, and like and subscribe at the bottom there.